Oh, okay.
Okay.
So my name's Barbie. I think, Egan, you're the only one that doesn't know me. So I'm a senior Ruby ambassador. And I have been on Plexus products for about 6 months now. I started the products because I learned a lot about our microbiome and gut health. I'm a registered nurse and also a fitness instructor. And so in learning about our microbiome is when I really was open to trying Plexus. And I just want to say like that I was told about Plexus from Brooke for almost 2 years, honestly. I first heard about it, but I wasn't interested in it. I thought it was all about weight loss, and I just didn't realize. And it wasn't until I started learning about our microbiome that I even was interested in learning about it. So this is like a good testament of keep reaching out to people, even if they say no thank you, because I said no thank you for almost 2 years. And if Brooke would have quit, none of us would be here. We wouldn't have this amazing team. So this is just like keep reaching out, not like once a month, once every so often, because eventually they'll say yes. It's just all in the timing. So, and then I think that I was and then go ahead, Phyllis, I'll let you.
Oh, you're so funny. Okay. So Sandra is saying we would have all been diamonds by now, Barbie, if you would have said yes 2 years ago.
Yeah, we would have.
That's great. Yep.
We're going to be there by next year.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, absolutely. So, okay. So you guys know me too, but I'm going to record it so we can put this on our team page. So we'll just kind of go through the motions, but, I too am a senior Ruby. I've been a nurse for over 19 years, married to my husband, who is a fireman, and we have 3 boys. My testimony is that despite all my exercise I was doing, marathons, half marathons, working out at the gym, I was having weight gain, like 15 pounds in 2 years. And I was like, where's that coming from? I hadn't changed anything, really. I was having brain fog, sadness, anxiety, constipation, stomach pain, bloatedness, gassy, nausea at nighttime. I'd lay down and I'd just be like nauseous. Low libido, not feeling so good because I felt like crap. So why would I want to do anything about that? So migraines, restless sleep. I had puffy eyes in the morning, so I knew I wasn't getting good sleep, and joint pain. And so my Plexus journey started last June 1st. And since then I've lost 20 pounds, slow and, kind of fast actually in the beginning, but then everything slowed down. And I love that this product is not going to like keep making you lose weight to an unhealthy number. Like you're going to lose what you need to lose. And then, everything stabilizes. So it's all about balancing the body. And I love that. So what I'm here tonight, so what I'm going to share is how to share Plexus. So we have a lot of new team members. So I love that I'm seeing a lot of you guys. So hello to everybody. Lillian, I'm going to mute you just so we don't have any feedback. But we'll have times for questions at the end. Okay, you guys? But I just feel like it's really important that we talk about how to share, because our teams will not grow if we're not sharing. And if we're not duplicating what we're doing down to our team, then our team's going to go really slow. So our team needs to learn how to, move forward. So, all right, number 1 is make it organic. I mean, honestly, if you're just going silver, or maybe you are silver, that's 3 people under you. I want you just talking to everybody you come in contact with, just start sharing, and you don't have to wait. You can start right away with just, hey, actually I have a little thing. It's like, hey, I've been watching my friend Phyllis. You don't even have to talk about yourself. But I've been watching my friend Phyllis, and so far this is what I've noticed about her. I'd like to have a couple of friends join me. You can tell them that you're like looking to make, or just to have better health and wellness. You can tell them that you're looking to make additional income that you can, do from home. You can tell them mine and Barbie's story. I mean, we've doubled our nursing income, you guys, and we did that in 6 months actually. And now it's just growing from there. And we're due to literally double it again here in the next couple months. So it's crazy. Like once you start getting duplication down, your team is going to explode. So anyway, and what I do right now too, is I start sharing the business opportunity as I'm talking to people. I tell them, look, here's where I'm at right now. This company's changed my life. I tell them my health and wellness story. and then a little bit about the product. And that's how I, get people signed up. But you don't have to have a major story. Just you do what I said. Like, just say, look at my friend Phyllis, and this is who I'm watching, and this is who I want to, this is what I'm reaching for. The next thing is you need to post on social media. You guys, you're missing out if you're not posting. And so when I say post, there is a rule here of 70-30. So when you post, you want it to be 70% of your life. You just want your life to be on Facebook because that's what people are there to see, right? Or Instagram. Instagram is another huge platform that I'm starting to use. And because there's that's another huge opportunity. And then 30%, you want it to be product. And even with product, you don't want it to look like, here's a bottle of BioCleanse, you want it to be, your story of your life, how the pink drinks changed you. And you can just make people curious about what you're talking about. Like, wait a minute, what's this pink drink? Why are you having so much energy? How did you fold laundry at 9:30 at night, even though you have 6 kids? That's what's cool. And that's what's going to get people to start asking you, like, what are you talking about? Share this stuff with me. Okay. So posting on social media is great, but you know what? I had a huge like attack of people from social media in the beginning, but then that has dried up. So now not completely, I'm still getting business from there. So that's why I'm saying, don't stop social media ever. But you need to make a list of people. So if you haven't made your list, that's like huge. Make a list right now. If you're just like still trying to go silver, or you're working on gold, or any of us, right? We all need a list. And I think the ones that we're really working this business, we know that, right? Everybody needs a list of like at least 10 to 20 people right now, that you're going to reach out to, and you're going to say, hey, here's what I'm doing. We can give you some sample text messages to send to these people if you struggle with words, or like, what do I say to these guys? I had somebody tell me today that like, you're so brave, like you're so brave at sharing. And I said, why not? Like, and she said, you're not embarrassed at all. And I said, no way. Why would I be embarrassed? So like, look at the money I'm making. If somebody's going to give me any crap, it's like, what's the deal? Are they just jealous or what's going on? They're not paying my paycheck. Plexus is. And so I see the value and I see the lives being changed. So I'm here to shout it from the rooftops to change other people's lives, number one. And the fact that I'm getting paid like I am is pretty stinking cool. So the other thing too, you guys, so make it organic, talk to everybody, post on social media, the 70-30 rule. Sip and seize with your uplines. Okay. I am here for you. Barbie is here for you. We can all do a sip and see for you. If you guys have been watching Sip and Seas, I'm going to challenge you to do a Sip and See with me. You can be my co-host. Okay. Barbie and I are doing a Sip and See tomorrow at 12. So I want you guys to know that it's 12 o'clock, Pacific Standard Time. We got people all over the United States here. So Pacific Standard Time. And we're going to co-host it. But, I want you guys, it's that kind of thing like see one, do one. And you'll see it's so easy. It's not hard. And you don't have to be a professional here. You just need to learn a couple products, share the products, and then we just get people signed up, right? That's what we do at Sip and Seas. All right, let me see. I've got one more. Oh gosh. Okay. So what happens now? You've shared, you've done your posting, you've talked to people, and they're like, okay, so tell me more. And so this is where everybody kind of freaks out a bit and has a little small anxiety attack. Like, oh my God, okay, I have all these people, they're posting on my page. What do I say? I'm going to say, do not freak out. This is where you say, hey, my friend, my friend Phyllis is an expert at this. My friend Barbie, do you mind if we go in a 3-way conversation here? And I let her explain the product to you. She's a wealth of information. She's been doing this for, 8.5 months now. Do you mind if we do that? Then the other thing you can do is send videos to the people, product information. But I really, really want you guys in a 3-way text message. I feel like just do the 3-way text message because what's awesome is you will, Miss Monica's joining us. Hello.
Hi, can you see?
Hey.
I didn't know if you could see us, so we're trying to figure that out. Hi.
Oh, let me just show you really quick. Go to the left-hand bottom corner and click Start Video, and then I'm going to mute you, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Okay. All right. Okay, so yeah. So anyway, we can start to send, there you are. We can start to send the videos, product information to these people through the three-way text message. And then guess what? You guys learn. You learn from us as we help you with that, okay? And then lastly, and then I'm going to turn over to Barbie, I'm going to talk about our 7-day challenge. Like the really cool thing here is that we have a 7-day challenge that starts on Monday. This is full of product information, you guys. This is like 7 amazing days of what is this Plexus stuff with a business opportunity on Thursday night. So Thursday night is when you hear a bunch of testimonies of people, like their testimonies, and then they talk about what the business has done for them. So somebody there for sure will be speaking your language with the business and the opportunity. Okay. And then, so I think you guys might all know what 7-day challenge is, but really honestly, if you haven't been a part of our 7-day challenge and really followed it from start to finish, please do it, because there's opportunities to win prizes. And honestly, all of our new guys that are commenting and posting every day, they will just pick you. You will win a prize. So don't be shy to post and interact in that 7-day challenge, and tell your people. So how do you get your people? Well, we'll in Plexus Transformations right now, there's a post about 7-day challenge. And in the comments of that post, there is literally 4 different text messages that you can, I would tweak it to make it sound like you. You don't want it to be like, okay, this is not Phyllis. Phyllis doesn't talk like this, tweak it to make it sound like you guys wrote it. And then just insert their name, hi, Sandy, we're doing this challenge. Would you like to taste the pink drink? I know you've been interested. I've seen you like my post. Or I just thought about you because you've been commenting on Facebook that you're tired all the time and having trouble sleeping or whatever. Would you like to just join me? There's this great challenge, starts Monday. Try the pink drink. If they say, heck yeah, sure. It's $20 if you just want to share your own 7 sticks of Slim with somebody. You can do that by hand delivering it to them if they live local. But you know what? You can also stick it in the mail, and truly it'll get there in a couple days. And even if they don't have their Slim for Monday's challenge, that's okay. They can start the challenge. We just need to know that they purchased the product, right? And then you guys can actually plug them into the challenge. If you need help with like, how do I do that? Ask your upline. We will help you. Okay. If you do not have extra Slim on hand, you can, number 1, go order yourself another bag, because that will push your PV up. You're going to be making more money on your own product. Or number 2, they can go to your website and order a trial pack of Slim. It's going to cost them $25 plus shipping and handling. And maybe somebody out there knows, I think it's like $32 when they do that for 7 sticks of Slim. So it's just saving them a lot of money. And if they know that, it's like, oh, how sweet, they're giving it to me just for $20. And they can just plug themselves into that challenge. And seriously, by day 3, follow up with them. And most of the times, like I would say 50% of the time, people are feeling more energy. Like I don't crave sugar. What's going on? That's crazy. How does that happen so fast? And then the other half are like, man, I didn't really feel anything. Or some, maybe have that ripping headache that I got from Slim. But you know what? They know something's happening. And so that's what's really cool is they get excited, and then they're like, oh yeah, I need to order my stuff now so I don't run out of this amazing pink drink. So that's where you have the opportunity to sign yourself up an ambassador. So, okay, we have lots of time. So Barbie, I think it's your turn.
Okay. So yeah, that's with the 7-day challenge. People won't really may not notice something in the first 7 days, but when they're plugged into the closed Facebook group, there's lots of product information about the 7 days and about all kinds of, just not Slim, but other of the products. So it's a really great time for them to sample and learn. I think that the 7-day challenge is really about learning, because you may not feel the effects of the Slim in the first 7 days. You may, but you may not. So but just getting them involved. And you guys, that's true with and you will learn, if you just follow it, you'll learn things and you can copy and paste. And if you say that, like if you're like, oh, I really liked how Phyllis worded that, then you can just say it out loud. Like I'll do this sometimes and I'll repeat it out loud. And then how I would say it. And then I just write that one down. So it's just to make it your own and make it more authentic. So part of one of the things I want to talk about now is just what we have going on for February. Plexus is offering the double silver bonus, which is awesome. So if you have not made it to silver, which is having 3 ambassadors underneath you, then if you get to the silver this month, so we have 12 days left, then you will get $150 from Plexus in February. And if you maintain it, you'll get another $50 in March. So a potential of $200. Plus everybody you sign up with a welcome pack, you'll get $25 off. So that's, if they just get a single, if they get a double welcome pack, that's $50. So you have a potential of earning $275 to $325 or $350 just by signing 3 people up under you this month. And that is awesome. And one of the things about, I think, going silver, and like a key thing of going silver, is it helps people stay consistent. It helps you be consistent. It helps remove the financial difficulty of paying for your products, and it just helps build a belief in there. So many people I know, and you know, they want this amazing story before they're willing to share. But you know what? Phyllis and I started really about the same time. I didn't have immediate results like Phyllis did. And watching her have those results really built my belief and helped me stay in the game, because it took me probably, it was 6 weeks before I really was like, oh, okay, yeah, I am feeling the changes in this. Where she immediately had like no more hot flashes and just, you know, different things, and was losing weight. And so I think you don't have to have your own personal story. I think if you, like, people, your friends and family, they're gonna want it. They'll jump on board with you if you're like, hey, let's do this thing together. Because really, having an accountability partner and having people underneath you and seeing their results and hearing, and then all of a sudden the trickle effect starts, and you're like, tell them, you know, if you sign up 3 people, you'll get your products paid for that month and a half as well. And then that just helps build. And then now you all of a sudden have 6 people, and you're seeing their different results and the benefits that they're having. So I really think that it builds your belief, and it helps you maintain, and it helps the ones that are under you that go silver. It helps them maintain and stay consistent. So it's really a great business building and belief building. And with the double welcome, or with the double bonus this month, I think it's like a huge incentive to do that, you know? And so part of that incentive as well is something with Craig and Phyllis are celebrating their 30th year anniversary. Oh, good job, guys. So that's pretty amazing. And in honor of that, myself and Phyllis, and then my upline, so I'm Brooke's level 1. Brooke also, with her generosity, has agreed to do this. So we're offering $10 off. You know, you can just present it as, you know, the $10 off for whatever towards the new sign-up. So potentially with me for our levels 1s and 2s. So if you're my level 2, then Phyllis is also offering this. So Phyllis, if Phyllis is level 1, then you go ahead and add in $10. That's $30 off for people towards their sign-up fee, and to get them to join this month. So that's a $30 incentive for you guys to help get those ambassadors signed up. I think that it's important that you also invest the $10. You're still coming out ahead, but because you get the $25 for their welcome pack, right? So you're still coming out $15 ahead, plus you're building residual income for that following month. You get paid out as well. So you'll have that incentive to offer people, and I think that is a really great way to just help you guys get to silver this month, and then keep sharing and encourage that new sign up that you have. Tell them the same thing. Hey, you have 3 days. When I signed up for Plexus, we're building a house, and I didn't have a lot of extra cash. So I did all of my research, and I had already reached out to 3 people, and I signed myself up, and I signed those 3 people up all in the same day, just because I wanted to get my products paid for. I had no testimony. I had nothing. So you know, I understand. I think there's a fear. I think there's like, you need to do a self-evaluation of what's holding you back on wanting to share. I think a lot of it for me in the beginning, it was, I didn't I felt like I did learn the products a lot, but I was just uncomfortable reaching out. Like I was fearful of what people, oh, I didn't want to be a pushy salesperson. I'm not in sales. I'm a nurse and a fitness instructor. Like I'm not about sales. But if you don't feel like you know the products, you have us. Like Phyllis said, start that 3-way text message, you know, and we'll explain the products. That's exactly what Brooke did for me. I would start those 3 people that I signed up with me. I had us all in three-way messages, and Brooke led the way. And I learned from Brooke's explanation, and I continued to watch. I watched YouTube videos to and from work. I just, instead of listening to the radio, I switched to earphones and YouTube and just listening to the upper jewels and what they have done and how they accomplished it. Because honestly, guys, if they can do it, we can do it. There's nothing that they have that we don't have, except for you have to have the motivation. And we can't give that to you. Your upline cannot give you the motivation. We can encourage you, but you have to find your motivation. And I just want to say to you guys, I hope that you can just do a little self-evaluation. Like, what's holding you back? Why won't you share? And just kind of evaluate that and think about that. And I encourage you to share it with your upline. Share it with Phyllis. Or if you're my level 1, share it with me. I mean, I'm happy to listen to my level 2s and 3s too. But, you know, I think you're just more comfortable with, usually it's like you personally know, right, who signed you up. You know that person a little bit more. So share what is holding you back. Why don't you want to? Are you shy? Because I know Brooke was a complete introvert. I'm not shy, but I'm not really excited about sharing something when it comes to like sales. I like I said, I didn't want to be the pushy sales girl. So, and like Phyllis said, posting on Facebook, social media, I was fearful of posting on social media. And you know what? The person I was fearful of, sure enough, defriended me on social media, but whatever, she's still my friend. She just didn't want to see my post because she has her own line of supplements that she likes to sell. So I think maybe she didn't like hearing all the positives from Plexus. But I just want to encourage you guys, like, you can do this. You know, you absolutely can do this. You have a great incentive this month to finish strong. Get those 3 people. If you're not silver, go silver and keep going. Like, I feel like it wasn't until I probably like more gold to senior gold when I really started feeling the income and the benefits of the income. And then it just kept going up from there. And now at senior ruby and emerald right around the corner, can I tell you how excited I am to get rid of my beat up minivan and have a Lexus? That's amazing. That blows my mind, but it's totally possible. So, and each one of you guys can do this. And you can be a stay-at-home mom and work from your phone. But you know what? It does take work. You have to set time aside. You have to be diligent and intentional. You have to be. It's not just going to fall in your lap. You know, does it take hours? And, you know, are you going into the office or for 8 hours a day? No, but in the morning time, I get up and I do probably 2 hours of business. I do 2 hours of follow-up, reaching out, and education. And that's huge. Like, we need to be educated on these products. We need to see the things and like I said, watching those YouTube videos and listening to other people's testimonies, those all really encourage me to move forward. So I just want to encourage you guys in that way too. And just a little bit of time, you know, like two hours a day will put you forward. And the more time you give, the faster you'll grow.
Yeah, that's awesome, Barbie. Those are great points. Thank you for all of that. Just to clarify the incentive, you guys. So I see some questions. We will put like the rules on our page, but the incentive is only going to be for ambassadors that sign up with a subscription in place. Okay. This is not for preferred customers or retail customers. This is just for ambassadors, because that's what's going to grow your team, which will in turn grow our teams. So this is to help everybody grow and level up. That's the thing with ambassadors. You will level up with ambassadors under you. Not with preferred customers, but preferred customers help you. It's just they're not going to help you level up. So, and
your subscription has to be 100 PV at least. So welcome pack and at least 100 PV in their subscription.
Yes. And just so you guys know, I like to just put it out there. If you are not keeping your own personal subscription greater than 100 PV, anyone that's signed up underneath you gets compressed up to the next person. You lose all those points. So make sure that your account always says 100 PV or more. Okay. And it's not hard to do, but I've had some people where I had to literally text them quickly and say, hey, you are 70 PV this month. I'm going to get credit for all your people if you don't hurry up and order a couple products. Okay. So always be looking in your back office. And if you have questions about what's my back office, call me, because we can FaceTime and we can look at the back office together. Okay. And then, so the other thing is, this incentive is just good for the weekend. It'll go through midnight, whatever time you're at, because it's not like the end of the month and it's going to flip and we're going to lose, where it has to be midnight Eastern time. It's fine. Midnight, wherever you're at, Sunday night is when this incentive will end. So it's meant to motivate, get you guys going. We're doing a Zoom sip and see tomorrow at noon. So anyone is welcome to join that sip and see. If you want to just come on the sip and see, Zoom in and learn how to do a sip and see, or just watch it again for, as many times as you need to see a sip and see. There's honestly no wrong way to do a sip and see. And anyone, like I said, anyone can do it. I would love to do one with you guys, so that it's see one, do one. And, okay. So, and then Sandy had a question, like, how are we getting the $20? So, okay. So I'm Brooke's level 2, Barbie's Brooke's level 1. Brooke is going to give Barbie and me $10. Okay. That's as far as Brooke is giving. So that's where Barbie comes in. Barbie's going to give me $10. I'm going to give $10. And then you're going to get, like, if you're my level 1, you're going to give $10, and then that creates the 30. Okay. So mine stops at my level 2s also. So then if it wants to go any deeper than that, then that's where you guys are going to have to teach your teams how to do the same thing. Everybody can do it. $10, like Barbie said, is easy because we're making $25 off our welcome packs. So we're still going to make $15. And we can give that 10 to build our business. So it's a win-win. And each month, that person that continues on as an ambassador, we get 5 points for them if they're ordering over 100 PV. So they have to keep their order at 100 PV or more. Otherwise, we get 0 for them. But if we're getting 5 points for our ambassadors, that's essentially $15. It's an average of $3 per pay point. And so this is all like super confusing, and it took me forever to figure it out, because I was like, I don't know, I'm just signing people up. I don't know. And the money just keeps showing up in my account. I don't know. And finally I had to pay attention because my team's growing and people are asking, and now I'm curious, like, how do we get paid? So anyway, yeah, you want your people ordering 100 PV or more if they're going to be your ambassador. If they're not going to order 100 PV or more and they're like, no, I just want the bag of Slim, then keep them as a preferred customer. And then teach them about the products and let them see the value and the worth in our products, so that maybe they'll add. And then it's like, okay, now you're ordering enough product where you really should get it at wholesale price, and then get them signed up as an ambassador. So at this point, I'm going to turn it over to anybody that has any questions. Just put your thumb up and I'll unmute you.
Carol, I love that you're making us jealous by being at a resort right now.
I see this. Yeah. Amazing. Oh, and
hello,
your mom.
mother. And there's my mother.
Hey, ladies. Awesome. So yeah, any questions, you guys? Anybody? So the sip and sees tomorrow. Is anybody going to join us for that sip and see? Just give me a thumbs up. It's going to be 12 o'clock, possibly. Okay. Okay. So, all right, guys. Well, anything else to add, Barbie?
No, you guys have any questions about products or anything? Because this is the time we really want to just help, you guys understand. And if you can't think of anything now, or you don't want to ask now, then, message us, because we really want to get you guys a good understanding so that you have more confidence and not shy. Don't shy away because you're afraid if they ask a question, you won't know the answer. And if you don't know the answer, that's okay. All you say is, I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
That's right. And don't say, wait, I'll get my upline so they can tell you. You just say, I'll get back to you, and then you come back with
That's
the
a good
answer.
question. Let me get back to you with that.
Yes. Yeah. And then I researched that and I have an answer.
Just like we do when Jayco comes to the hospital.
That's right. Stupid Jayco. All right. Okay, you guys. So, Monica, did you have any questions for us?
I did. Can you hear me? Can you see
Yeah.
me?
Yep,
Okay.
I can.
Sorry, I've got grandkids over here, and I'm trying to zoom in and listen. But I got 2 pregnant daughters, so I just talked to one today, and she wants to sign up. So she's just concerned about taking the Plexus pink drink and all the products together.
Okay, so I have to say that Egan is on here, and his wife is pregnant. And I'm going to unmute Egan here for a second. Egan, Rachel's still taking the product, yeah?
She's taking the product, however, she's not taking the Slim. The only reason being is the Garcinia and stuff is an appetite suppressant. So she didn't want to do that, and I told her that's fine. If she's hesitant at all, then let's just not do that for now. But she's doing BioCleanse fine and ProBio 5, but she wants to take the Slim, but she wants to wait till after the baby.
Okay, yeah, and we can discuss that a little more too, because yeah, the Garcinia cambogia is just about, it's like increasing metabolism, and it does burn fat, spares muscle. But it's very low amount. I just watched a thing on how much Garcinia cambogia we have. It's not very much. So I would just have to say, do not fear the Slim, because here's the thing with Slim, you guys, it's going to stabilize blood sugars. And how many gestational diabetic mamas are out there? There's a lot of them, right?
I know somebody too that their first pregnancy, they tested positive when they had to do the glucose testing, and they were above it, and they've been taking Slim in their second pregnancy, and they tested normal. So, and Brooke, who is, our part of our upline, she used all products all through her pregnancy with her baby Grace. So, yeah.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
is completely safe. It just to give you a straightforward answer, it is completely safe.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'll chime in tomorrow at noon too.
Okay, awesome, Monica. Great. Okay, yeah, and Sandy's right. Brooke has a really humongously long text about her pregnancy, and just the whole like not being positive for group P strep with the probiotics, and Slim does have that prebiotic in it too, so it's going to feed the good bacteria on your gut. So yeah, the whole triplex is beautiful for pregnant moms, as well as the X Factor Plus. So if you're pregnant,
and for nursing moms, because she also, I've had like where the other babies would get ear infections, or we would have some, even RSV was sick with respiratory and illnesses, and her daughter Lily, who she started right after, right postpartum. So Lily was getting all of that goodness through the breast milk, and she didn't have any of the kinds of illnesses that her other kids had. So even through nursing is really actually great when you're breastfeeding.
Yeah, it's
your baby gets all
passive immunity, which is beautiful. So yes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. All right, you're welcome. All right, you guys. Yeah, this video is going to end in about 4 minutes. So any more questions? Like, there's really not a silly question. I would love to hear from whoever. Lily, do you have any questions? I don't see you, but
There you go.
How do you undo?
Oh yeah, I took you off of mute, Lily. Do you guys have any questions over there?
No.
You're okay? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking in with everybody. All right. If you guys are good, then we'll end this meeting. And thanks so much for zooming in. We want to have more consistent team meetings. So watch our team pages so that you can zoom in with us again. Okay.
And you guys invite your team as well. Invite whoever you have. Invite them to these events too. If you don't happen to be on our team page, make sure you just copy and paste it along and invite them in.
Yeah,
because we're actually all a big team. It's just like cools down.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. So, all right, you guys, have a great Friday night. Have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully, We will see you tomorrow at the Sip and See. If not, work your incentives this weekend, okay?
Yeah, weekend.
All right.